In a world on the edge of chaos, three powers rise. One fights to survive, one fights to dominate, and one stands in the middle controlling the outcome. This is not history, this is happening right now. Legends never die. The tension between the United States and Iran has reached a breaking point. Sanctions, threats, military buildup. For decades, they have been enemies, but now the world fears something bigger, a war that could reshape everything. And yet, in the middle of this storm, a third power quietly steps in: Pakistan. Not as a fighter, but as a decision maker. Iran is not just a country, it is an ideology. At the top stands Ali Khamenei, a man who has shaped Iran's direction for decades. After him, a new generation rises: Masoud Pezeshkian, and behind diplomacy, a powerful negotiator, Abbas Araghchi. Their mission: not surrender, not submission, but survival on their own terms. Iran does not fear pressure. It was built to resist it. On the other side stands the world's strongest power, the United States, led by one of the most controversial leaders in modern history, Donald Trump. Alongside him, J.D. Vance. Their strategy force, backed by negotiation, sanctions, military threats, and then talks. Because even the strongest power knows war is costly. But the real story is not just about conflict, it is about control. And that is where Pakistan enters, led politically by Shehbaz Sharif. But behind the scenes, a far more powerful figure rises: Asim Munir, the highest military rank, a position of strategic power. While the world watches conflict, he builds connections with Iran, with the United States, not choosing sides but balancing the equation. Behind closed doors, messages are exchanged, deals are discussed, and a fragile breakthrough emerges. A ceasefire, temporary, uncertain, but real. Pakistan becomes the bridge between two enemies who refuse to trust each other, and at the center of it all, a silent negotiator, not speaking loudly but shaping outcomes. Three powers, three strategies, three forces, shaping the future: Iran resistance, United States dominance, Pakistan balance. This is not just politics, this is a power triangle deciding the fate of millions. And in this triangle, the strongest voice is not always the loudest. History does not remember noise, it remembers impact. Some lead with power, some lead with belief, and some lead from the shadows in a world full of chaos. True leaders do not just react, they decide what happens next. Because in the end, legends never die.